Here, this is something that we do on an annual basis, but it's new and it's different and it's fresh every year because the nature of the conditions that we're dealing with keeps changing and we keep changing. Even though we keep coming back, we're new and different every time we bless this stage and we're blessed to share this space with each other. Second thing I want to say is if anybody had any difficulty with tickets or parking or mundane things, and I apologize, let's straighten it out together, you know what I'm saying? We do big things and sometimes we have small inconveniences on the way, and talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Let's straighten it out because we're family and I want us to remain a family, you know? Most importantly, thank you for being here, little one. What is the nature of nonviolence? What are we here talking about? You know what I mean? We're here creating a circle, a ceremonial moment together. And what does it mean? I believe that nonviolence means that we're going to get there together. It means that we don't operate the way the world outside operates. We don't discard each other at the moment of opportunity. We're not content to say, I was cool with them up to a point, but at this point I'm going it alone. I'm willing to step on this person for the sake of the betterment of my program. We don't operate that way. I believe that we're going to get there together. And I believe that there's a price to be paid for getting there together. It means that we're not allowed to do violence to each other. We're not allowed to cut each other apart for the sake of our own agenda. And people think that this is a small sacrifice. It's a big sacrifice. It's a big sacrifice in a culture of violence. It's a big sacrifice in a culture of self-aggrandizement. And it's a big sacrifice in a culture where people are content to obliterate each other on the path to so-called success. Right? But we know that we're not successful unless we're there together. And that's why we're here. We're here to empty ourselves out on stage for the sake of each other. And it means that after this night is over, we represent each other when we move into conversations, when we move into spaces. There's somebody from another part of the Bay Area that loves you and respects you and is willing to bear witness to what you are doing. And when it comes up in conversations, they're like, no, you can't talk about my folks that way. I know them. I've seen them. I know what they're doing. And the love in this room is real. It's not fake. It's not a charade. We're not going out there to get scores. We're not going out there to get moved on to the next phase of American Idol, no disrespect. We're out there to listen to each other. Because you have water inside of you. You have cool, clean water inside of you that your brothers and sisters are thirsty for. And you're willing to share it. You're not saying, nah, I'm going to hold this until I engineer the specific moment where I can unveil it and tweet about it and like it. You know what I'm saying? You're saying now. I'm going to speak it now. I'm going to pour it out now because it's precious and it's more precious when it's together. You understood? You feel me? Yeah? Yeah? So when we go out there, all I'm asking is before you speak, gather the water that your brothers and sisters are pouring out on your behalf. Hold it inside. Don't wait simply for our moment to speak. Carry each other in there. So when it's your turn, you have more than your own water to share. You know what I'm saying? Because together we're a river. And that's what we're here to represent, right? When Dr. King died, wasn't a trivial event. He went willingly. So we go willingly into the small sacrifices. If you have something inside of your heart that is against anybody in the world, you have to let it go right now. If there's something between you and your homie that you're in the room with right now, you have to let go of it right now. If there's something that you're holding on to, some power or advantage or deceit or trickery or guile, you have to let it go right now. Because it won't work right out there if you go armed into that place. Because all of those little things are little weapons. And that's what we're talking about. We're disarming ourselves of those things. We're divesting ourselves of those things. We're willing to lay those things down to be a better vessel. You feel me? And the water that you have is the water that I have. We get to that point and we see we're the same. But if we walk in there weaponized, we'll never get to that point. So I'm putting down my weapon and I'm asking you to put down your weapon. So when we go out there unarmed, we're bigger and we're better for it. You feel me? Yeah? Thank you so much for being here. Let's do this together, y'all. Yes? Yes. All right.